The idea of this brand is rooted in the concept that every guy deserves great skincare at an affordable price. And their goal was really to create a company that could bring retail products that were really geared more towards premium products at very low prices. Now, my name is Domingo Gonzalez, and I'm from Beta Austin. And today's Fresh Face Fridays is all about Menly. So Menly, the brand that we see here, they found themselves asking, why is skincare so expensive? Or, as a guy, do I really want to be using a 4-in-1 body wash, face wash, shampoo, and conditioner? Like, how does that even work that it works literally all over my body? And they really do believe that, good quality skincare products has been kind of inaccessible or not necessarily practical for men. And they're here really just to change that. So their philosophy is to really bring responsibly sourced ingredients that come from trusted and well-respected domestic providers in the industry. There are no gimmicks, no BS, just pure unfiltered skincare at a price that wildly undercuts the competition. So let's dig in a little bit and see what Menly's all about. Now, the first ingredient you want to talk, or first product, not ingredient, that I want to talk about is their face wash. So the face wash is going to be a really great product. Obviously, it's the thing that kickstarts your skincare routine, but this was just nice and easy, and it's literally built for all skin types, whether you've got sensitive skin, dry, oily, or just normal skin, no worries. This is actually specifically built for you. Now, some of the hero ingredients in here are going to be something called panthenol. So panthenol is known for its excellent soothing and repairing qualities while helping the skin to look and feel and appear supple in appearance. It's really, really nice. Now, it's also going to have glycerin. Now, glycerin it's very much a tried and true ingredient that is used in a ton of different skincare, and it's a wonderful humectant that is used to not only draw moisture to the skin, but it also helps your skin to retain that moisture. Now, obviously, like I said, face wash is really, really used to help kick off and start your morning and your evening routines. And all you want to do is take about 2 to 3 pumps of your face wash, and you're going to gently massage it on your face before washing away with warm water. I do want to point out you can also, if you want to, use a wash towel, obviously clean, not one that you're using on your body, for your face wash. Now, this face wash is going to get your skin off to that kickstart that it needs to essentially start that process of pampering yourself. It's going to eliminate any excess dirt, debris from your skin that you accumulated throughout the day and or the night while you were sleeping. And it's also not going to dry your skin out, which is really, really nice, because oftentimes there's going to be face washes that make your skin feel as if it's parched and it almost feels like a raisin already. So you definitely don't want any of that stuff. Now, next up is going to be the Menly Face Scrub. So this scrub right here. Now, I want to point out that face scrubs aren't to be done every single day. And it's actually really, really great to use. That way, it's going to help you just really unlock newer, younger, healthier looking skin that's underneath what might be on top of your skin. And it's going to have a blend of why can't I speak today? What's going on? This is simple stuff. It's a blend of curated essential oils that really helps to exfoliate anything that's sitting on top of the surface of your skin. So dead skin cells, excess dirt, debris, all that kind of jazz. And it's really going to help instigate proper cell regeneration. Now, with this guy, you're going to take about, I would say, about a nickel size, let's say. And then you just massage it over your hands, add a little bit of water, and then you actually want to gently massage your face with it. Now, I do want to point out with face scrubs that you want to be really careful. Massaging it harder into the skin isn't actually doing any service to anybody's skin whatsoever. The idea is that regardless of what's in your exfoliant, you can potentially cause some irritation with it. So A, you don't want to do it every day, probably 2 times a week. And the other thing is, you also want to make sure you don't want to press too hard because you can actually cause some issues with your skin. So just be cognizant of that. But I will say, if you religiously shave it, it's fantastic before you actually put that razor to your blade, because it's going to do a couple of things. A, it's going to remove any excess from that blade. So when you massage this over your face and then you put the blade to the skin, it's going to provide a much nicer surface for it to actually glide over. It's actually going to lift the skin, I'm sorry, it's going to lift the hair follicle just a pinch and just enough so that way you can get a closer shave with that blade as well. So definitely want to keep that in mind. Now, what is the exfoliator all about? So this particular one uses some very tried and true ingredients that I really like because, again, they're all about simplicity and creating value-based skincare for every man out there, essentially. But walnut shell powder, incredibly popular ingredient. And essentially what it is, it's formulated from crushed walnuts. And this powder is going to essentially help scrub any dead skin cells off the surface of your skin. I mentioned a second ago that essentially helps your skin breathe a little bit more efficiently while it allows to get better cell regeneration. It's also going to use grapeseed oil. Now, grapeseed oil is a really effective hydrator for all skin types. It also helps to protect your skin from any free radical damage. So great antioxidants in your grapeseed oil. And then last but not least, and again, these are just the hero ingredients, it's got rosehip oil. So rosehip oil is actually rich in essential fatty acids and antioxidants. And these are all really an important piece to the puzzle for your skin and that skin cell regeneration. So again, I mentioned this a second ago, but this is going to be really awesome to use right before you shave, but not a necessity. So keep that in mind because especially for those of you who are shaving every single day, this doesn't really need to be part of that process because technically, for the most part, you are exfoliating when you shave. So keep that in mind, but this does help to just kind of benefit your skin significantly more. And then also, if you're not shaving like high on the cheeks, obviously you're not shaving your forehead or your nose. So you definitely want to make sure that you're exfoliating that 2, maybe 3 times a week because your skin can only generate so many skin cells in a given time frame. So keep that in mind. After squeezing about, I would say, again, a nickel size, just massage it up on the skin, add a little bit of water, rinse it off with warm water really nicely. But essentially what this scrub is going to do for you is it's going to be one of those that makes your skin feeling smooth, soft. It's going to really even out your skin tone as well if you haven't really exfoliated or you're not exfoliating regularly to give you that really nice youthful appearance as well as just a little bit of a nice healthy glow as well. So some really kind of fun stuff there. Now next up, I have the Menly Face Toner. So I know a lot of guys out there, we like to skip the toner process. We think it's an extra step and it's like, why? What's the point of having a toner? Now, honestly, because of the acid mantle that is on our face, our skin's pH level is constantly changing. So this is essentially the yin to the yang. Now, no matter where you are on the spectrum of the idea of a toner, just chill out, as Menly likes to say, because this is going to be a really great thing to really help restore that pH balance that is in your skin. Now, a couple ways you can apply this. Now, this is your toner. But the easiest way to use this is really just take a cotton pad, apply a little to the cotton pad, and then just kind of sweep it over the face and get some excess dirt, debris, and most importantly, get that pH balance in line so that way you can apply your next products. But the hero ingredients in this particular toner are going to be aloe. So aloe is wonderful. I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago with Fresh Face Friday and talking about aloe and the fact that where I grew up, we had aloe plants everywhere. After I'd cut myself or I'd suffer a burn, that was literally my mom's go-to, was grab a piece of aloe, literally cut it in half and apply it directly to the wound. And like that was it. That's all we did. So very much one of those ingredients that I'm a huge super fan of. Now, aloe is obviously known for its ability to heal such things as, like I said, acne, sunburns, dark spots even. And it also helps to hydrate dry skin, and it reduces inflammation really nicely. And then witch hazel. A lot of people even use witch hazel on its own for a toner, but this is going to add it into its specific ingredient list. And what it's going to do is, it's extremely rich in antioxidants, and because it's got a ton of tannins in there, it's going to act as a natural astringent on the skin. And it's going to just essentially remove any excess oil that might be sitting on top of the skin that you don't necessarily need. And frankly, a lot of men do have oily skin because that's what allows our beard to grow efficiently. So you notice we don't necessarily, most men, I should say, because I know this is something that some men do struggle with, is when the hair is growing out, you don't feel it. And it's because the skin does a really great job of producing the oil that we need to allow the hair to grow efficiently and in many of our cases quickly as well. Now, this should be a part of your daily skin routine. This can be used after cleansing, after exfoliating, or even after shaving. Now, no matter how you use it, you want to make sure that you're using it at least twice a day. So if you're washing your face, you really want to use a toner as part of that ritual as well. Now, the Manly Face Toner is going to help to, again, it's going to mop up any excess oil, dirt, debris from the skin. It also helps to reset that pH balance. And frankly, because it's resetting that pH balance, it's really making it to where your skin is going to go to better accept the serum or moisturizer much more effectively. So you really will actually get better bang for your buck if you're using a toner and you're using it properly after every single wash. So some food for thought on that one. Now, next up, I have the face mask, and it actually comes in a 4-pack, but these little packets make it super easy, so that way you know exactly how much of this to use as part of your ritual. Now, a lot of us think that face masks are just a no-go, but frankly, everybody needs their me time, and you're literally no different. A relaxed face is a happy face. So find some time, find a quiet place, veg out for a little bit, and just, again, once a week, create that weekly ritual that just allows you to sit down, decompress, put your phone down, and just pick up a book, watch a little bit of a show that's a little bit more relaxing, do a meditation, but find that me time that you need, especially now. That me time is so important because a lot of us are working from home, and quite frankly, we're not putting work down. This might be the reason that you need to put that book down or put that work down. Now, some key ingredients in this mask are deep sea mud. Now, deep sea mud it's a tested and it's a proven antimicrobial that really helps to, reduce certain strains of bacteria. So it helps to make sure that there's no bacterial growth on your skin, which is really, really important. That deep sea mud helps to make sure that your skin's set up for success with that. And it's also got bentonite. So bentonite's an interesting ingredient because it's a natural clay. It's fine and soft in texture, and it actually forms a paste when it's mixed with water. And the clay is also going to help to remove any excess impurities such as oil and toxins from within the skin. And then they pair those two up with kaolin clay. So kaolin is, honestly, it's one of my favorite ingredients for masks, and it's this amazing mask that will get really deep into the pore and really help to remove any deep impurities in your skin cell, or in your pores rather, not your skin cells, well, skin cells as well. And it's super effective for acne-prone skin. So this is definitely one of those masks that's great for all skin types, but that if you have acne-prone skin, it's definitely really nice to help mop up excess oil and really ensure that it's getting all of that acne-prone skin to help calm any of you down, especially if there's any bacteria involved with that we'll circle back to that Dead Sea mud. It's just a really wonderful mask. And again, once a week. So how do you use it? So once a week on clean, dry skin, apply 1 pack liberally on the face. You can even go to the neck if you really wanted to. And dude, you only have to leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. Sit back, relax, and then you just remove it with a warm water or just a warm damp towel. I personally, after it gets really nice and hard, I just take warm water and I just splash it on the face and I remove it. I always find bits and pieces, and then I'll take the last part. Now that's when I'll use a warm towel to remove the excess. But I have to tell you, the Manly Face Mask is going to leave your skin feeling rejuvenated. It's going to feel fresh. And honestly, it's going to make you feel like you're ready to take on the world. So can't recommend it enough. Put it on. Yeah, no, I'm not going to put it on today. I got a beard. You know how much mess that would make, Kimberly? There's just no way. But maybe in a future episode, I'm better prepared to put a mask on. I'll put that one on. Now, next up, you're going to have a face serum. So this is the Manly Face Serum. So let's face it, no one likes getting older. And the fact of the matter is, work is exhausting. Life seems to be flying by. And honestly, before you know it, you look in the mirror and you start to look like, oh my God, I look like my dad. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like, oh my God, I'm getting a little bit older. But the face serum is going to help to keep all of that at bay because it's going to kickstart the anti-aging process. And no offense, Dad, but it's funny because now I definitely do look in the mirror like, oh my God, I definitely am looking more and more like my father. So protecting my skin and taking care of my skin is definitely in front of mind. So now some of the hero ingredients in this serum are going to be the fact that it has hyaluronic acid. So Hyaluronic acid, I went on and on about it a few weeks ago, but this is a naturally occurring substance in your skin, and it's known for its capacity to hold 1,000 times its molecular weight in moisture, while also keeping your skin replenished and enhancing that healthy and that supple look. So your skin's gonna look nice, it's gonna look hydrated, and it's just gonna be like you're ready to take on the world. Now, another really great ingredient that we don't talk a lot about, especially with men's skincare, is retinol. So retinol is really good to boost collagen. It's going to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and it's also going to improve your skin tone, which is really, really important as we continue to age, especially those of us who spend a lot of time outside. That improving that skin tone, because it can get uneven from sunspots, age spots, and all that jazz. This retinol will help to keep that at bay. And then you also have niacinamide. So this is easier known as B3. So niacinamide is going to visibly help reduce the appearance of pore size. It's going to improve your skin tone as well. And it's also going to soften those fine lines and wrinkles. So you can say hi to yourself and not be like, oh my God, what happened over the last few years? Now, with this serum, on clean, dry skin, always clean, dry skin. Now, you also want to make sure that you're using this not only on clean, dry skin, but also want to make sure that you use a toner, because again, that toner is resetting that pH balance to ensure that it can accept these products much more effectively. This is a great example of that. Or also really great to ensure that you're using it. If you're going to use it once a day, use it at night. Again, because your body's just doing its best repair in the middle of the night. And really, if you're only going to do it once a day, night is most definitely when you want to do it, but definitely want to do it twice a day. Now, after you've toned, use your serum. I would say probably 1 to 2 pumps is going to be more than sufficient. Now, with the serum, just like your face cream, you want to apply it in an upward motion. You don't want to pull on the skin, because you could potentially drag on the skin and cause premature fine lines and wrinkles. You really want to just massage it in an upward motion. You can even do your neck all the way up to apply your serum. And then the Manly Face Serum is going to essentially kickstart that anti-aging process. That way you can keep your youthful appearance for years to come, which is really nice. Now, what do you follow up your serum with? A moisturizer. Seems simple enough, right? But did you know that dry skin can accelerate the wrinkle process? That's not cool, not cool at all. So our moisturizer here with Menly is going to help absorb any water, and it's going to also lock in that hydration. So say goodbye to that dry skin. This way, instead of looking like a tired old dude, you're going to actually look your age, and you're going to have skin that looks supple, soft, and it's ready to take on the day, like I said. So just definitely really, really nice. Just a nice way to get that morning started, and then obviously cap off the day as well. Now, what are some of these ingredients that help make sure that you're going to have your skin looking its best? Now, tocopherol. Now, this is an ingredient that this is really an awesome ingredient. This is actually the antioxidant hero to protect your skin from any free radical damage. And a fun fact, did you know that tocopherols make up 96% of your skin's natural antioxidant defense system? So this is really just helping to reinforce what your skin is doing and adding it in to make sure you get that extra support. So think about it as your superhero for your skin. Now, you also have ceramides in here. So ceramides help to essentially hold your skin together by forming a protective layer that limits moisture loss. And it's also going to protect against visible damage from pollution and other environmental stressors. So oftentimes we think of environmental stressors as the sun, we think about it as smog, but there's so much going on out there that you really need these products and these ingredients to help protect your skin from that, because I mean, at the end of the day, we're aging no matter what. These are just going to help slow down that process and help protect us from it as well. Now, with your moisturizer, very much like all your other products, so to maximize the effects and impact of all of these ingredients, you want to use this like a system, right? So you're going to take this on clean, dry skin, ideally after a toner, ideally after a serum, and you're going to apply it. Again, you're going to take about 1 to 3 pumps. You want to use that upward motion to apply from the neck all the way up to the top of the face. And you're going to have this just set really, really nicely. Now, I do want to point out that a lot of times I'll get questions of, well, why should I use a moisturizer at night? I'm going to be in bed anyway. It's not like there's any environmental factors in my house. I have air purifiers and all that stuff. And that's great. Air purifiers are fantastic. you have special pillows, or maybe you have a cooling bed, all those things to take care of your skin and your body. But the fact of the matter is, your skin actually does heat up by about zero point 0.5 to 1 full degree while you're asleep. So that's obviously going to cause some havoc on your skin. So what you really want to do is make sure that you're using this product, especially a moisturizer at night, just to offset any overproduction of oil or any really overworking that your skin is doing, to offset some of the stuff that you're not doing to take care of it. So definitely some food for thought. But again, you want to make sure that you're using this moisturizer because it's going to leave your skin feeling and looking brighter. You're going to be more even in skin tone. And at the end of the day, you're going to have that really nice, healthy glow. So you're just going to have bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. I use that term a lot, but I have to tell you, it's one of those things where there's nothing worse than somebody like, oh, you look tired today. And it's like, oh, it's like the worst insult. And for me anyway, it's like, oh, you look tired. Oh, thanks. I thought I looked great, but I forgot to put my skincare routine together this morning and make it happen. So definitely one of those things where you want to make sure that you're taking care of your skin to the best of your ability. And Manly has done a really great job of piecing these products together so that way they make it much more affordable. And you really just don't have to think about it, to be honest with you. Now, I do want to point out some other things. So let's go to this next slide here. So they come in 2 different kits. So with the Manly Essentials box, you're going to get your face wash, you're going to get your toner, and you're also going to get a moisturizer to come with it. So the absolute bare minimum to taking care of your skin is doing these 3 steps. You wash your face. At minimum, you want to wash your face twice a day, right? Throw in a toner. It adds maybe 5 to 7 seconds of your day. And then throw in the moisturizer. Protect your skin. Take care of it. Because the only thing the first thing that everybody sees is their face. You want to make sure that you're taking care of it. So the Manly Essentials box is going to be a really nice way to try their product at a really great price. Now, and I have to point this out, like all of these are $8 individually. So you're going to get 3 products for $15. So essentially it's less than 2 of the products and you get an extra one. So you may as well just buy this essentials package. But if you want to take it one step further, we have the Manly Deluxe Box. So in this box, let me actually grab it because I do have it here. So it comes in this nice box, this nice package here. Can't really see it with my face here. But you're going to get the face wash. You're going to get your face scrub. Let's see here. And I also really like, it tells you you're welcome. You're welcome for helping you take care of your skin. The brilliant marketing with these guys. I love it. So you're going to also get your toner. You're going to get your face serum. You're going to get your moisturizer. And you're also going to get a 4-pack of masks as well. So you literally get everything that we talked about in this really nice, wonderful deluxe box kit, all for $30. So just to kind of give you an idea, if each of these are $8, you're saving a ton of money right then and there. I'm not doing math right now because it's middle of the afternoon. I feel like it's time for a nap, but I do know you're going to save quite a bit of money. So just some food for thought. That monthly deluxe box, that Manly Deluxe Box can be a really, really nice way to get an intro to these products, see what you think about them, and really give you an idea of what they're going to perform like for you in your everyday skincare routine. Now, what do I love about this skincare? I like the fact that they are really focusing on products that are all about quality ingredients at a fair value price versus, fancy packaging or really looking at high margins. The one thing that I know to be true about beauty is there is some high margins out there, but Manly is taking an approach that they really want to make sure that they get everybody into a really great skincare routine without having to think about how expensive it's going to be. They want to break the myth that skincare is just for women, and that's not the case. Skincare is for everybody. And, technically all skincare is gender neutral, and even Manly. And the fact of the matter is, if this helps to combat specific concerns that you may have about your skin, this is going to do it. So think about it that way. They want to combat all of that. And then, the last but not least, and what I really do like about it is it's straightforward. It's simple. It's easy to use. I also like the fact that their box kits are such a great value that you're better off that just grab a box kit, try it out, see what you think, and go from there. And then you can go and buy individual pieces as you run out on an occasional basis. And frankly, each of these products should last you anywhere from 1 to 3 months, depending on what your routine is. If you're using it twice a day, probably in that 30 to 45 day range. If you're using it once a day, it's probably going to last you about 3 months. So keep that in mind. And it also depends on how much you pump as well. So kind of some fun facts with that. But yeah, that's Manly Skincare. It's a wonderful brand. We just started carrying it probably about maybe 2 weeks ago at this point. And yeah, it's great product. I love the mask. The mask is phenomenal, and I really do like that. I don't even have to think about how much I need to put on there. It's just all portioned out for me, ready to go, and I don't have to think about it. So it's definitely a nice buy in that regard. But if you want to learn more about Menly or any of our other skincare products, head over to beta.com. Just click on the search button and go over, type in Menly, and you'll see all of the product assortment that we do carry for them. Now, if you want to learn even more about them and do a little bit more of a deep dive on the ingredients or any of the questions you might have about like why this skincare or why that skincare, click on book a virtual appointment, where you'll be able to book a one-on-one appointment with one of our many beta testers and really be able to just kind of dig in and really learn more about these products or any of our other products as well. Now, until next Fresh Face Friday, have a great weekend, and it's a holiday weekend, so enjoy your long weekend, and until next time, we will see you later. Until then,